welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very exciting. I am here to do a video on the brand new Jeffree and Shane Dawson conspiracy collab. I have my box right over here. This is officially my second time trying it. I tried filming myself trying out the palette and everything, and the video didn't turn out too well. So here I am again. I have the mini controversy palette in here, and I also got a lipstick. I'm gonna do a 2 looks in 1 palette video where basically I do 1 look on one eye, 1 look on the other eye. As you can see, I look kind of crazy because I did my entire face of makeup except my eyeshadow. So yeah, that's why I kind of look weird right now. If you guys are interested, please keep watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Let's just get into this video. Alright, so I have the package right over here. Like I mentioned, I did get the mini controversy palette and a lipstick. I got the Ryland lipstick. So I'm just gonna do a look using those 2 products. I did use my other Jeffree products on my face. I have the Jeffree Star and Morphe setting spray, which I love. Magic Star concealer. I did use one of his Skin Frost highlights. I think I used I don't know. I used one of them. So this is actually my second palette that I own from Jeffree. I have his Thirsty palette. Now I have the mini controversy palette. So I'm just gonna show you guys like what I saw when I opened up the package. As you can see, this was the box over here. Jeffree's logo all around. It does not have Shane's logo on it, but that's fine. And then when you opened it up, this is what I saw. There was more paper, obviously, but I threw them out. I have this little card over here. It's just of Jeffree and Shane. And then on the back it has the conspiracy palette. And then this is what I have over here. This was the tissue paper inside the box. Again, there was more, but I threw it out. It has Shane's logo and Jeffree's logo, and it's really cool. And yeah, they did really well in the packaging. Obviously, if you watch the series, then you know that. I will say this was absolute hell to get. It was not easy, and it was not a fun process trying to get these. I've been on Jeffree's site for many of his launches, and this has been the worst one. I'm sure you all already know, like, they literally broke the internet, which good for them, but like it really sucked for people that were trying to get the products because we weren't able to get it, or we weren't able to have like an easy checkout process. I was on the site for one, and at 12:59 actually I refreshed it and everything was up. I was able to put the conspiracy palette into my cart because that was kind of like all I was really interested in. I obviously wanted the mini controversy and the lipstick. That was like an afterthought. Like that was like, if I can't get the conspiracy palette, I'll just get those instead, which is what I did. I went to go check out. The site crashed, tried it many times, kept crashing. The collection came out 1 my time, and I had to be at work for 2. So it's not like I could spend all this time like trying to get the palette. And then while I was at work, I kept trying to go back on the website just to see if anything has like improved. It didn't. It stayed the same for like 5 hours. It wasn't until like 6 o'clock when I finally just got something, because that's when the site finally started to work again. Will I get the conspiracy palette when it comes out in 2020? Maybe. It really depends. Although I will say, from the last time that I did use this palette, I did really enjoy it. The lipstick is interesting on me. I don't really know if it like flatters me or not, but again, we'll talk about that in a second. This is what the palette looks like. Jeffree's logo, Shane's logo, mini controversy. Something I did want to mention, I didn't watch many videos on this collection because obviously I wanted to like get my own opinions before watching anyone else's reviews on them. I did watch a couple videos. I watched Soph Does Nails. That's whose videos I watched on this collection, and she mentioned something. I don't think anyone's really talked about it. She was talking about it on the conspiracy palette, but I did notice that it's also on the mini controversy palette. This is the back of the package. It has like all the shade names and like the ingredients and all that kind of stuff. But then on the bottom, keep in mind this is like wicked tiny writing, like you can barely read that. This last line over here, it says, "Attention, controversy and my apology are not intended for use around the immediate eye area," which I did find interesting because it's an eyeshadow palette and there are some shades in the conspiracy palette that say the same exact thing. Granted, I mean, these shades are like super dark, so it's probably like something with the pigment that they used or whatever, but I just thought that was interesting to note. I really love the packaging of this. This is what the actual palette looks like. I really love the packaging for both the box and the palette itself. I just thought that it was really pretty. Shane Dawson mini controversy palette. When you open it, this is what you see. This is my apology. This is controversy. These are the ones that they say you shouldn't use it around your immediate eye area. And again, I just thought that was kind of interesting because it is an eyeshadow palette. The colors, I will say, they are kind of out there for me at least. My idea is to do like one eye that's like super natural, what I would normally wear on an everyday basis. The other eye, I'm gonna have it be like a more dramatic look. Keep in mind, I don't really do dramatic looks, so we'll see how dramatic I go. I just really wanted to like play around in this palette. And then this is the Ryland lipstick. This is what the box looks like. It has Jeffree's logo and Shane's logo again. Ryland's lipstick is super pretty. I love the packaging of the lipstick. It's like a metallic baby pink, which I really like. It didn't really look that great on when I was trying it the other day, so we'll see how that goes. So as I mentioned, I did already do my full face of makeup basically. It's just the eyes and the lips that I haven't done yet. I am gonna get straight into this because I'm on a time crunch right now. I just put on my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and that's what I use to prime my eyes. We're gonna go straight into this, and we're gonna do two different looks with this palette. So this eye over here, I'm gonna have be natural. This eye is gonna be like the crazy look. So first, I'm going to be taking the shade Cry on My Couch, which is this shade right over here. I'm gonna put that all over my lid, and there is a little bit of fallout in this palette too. It's basically the same shade as my skin tone. I think this is a good shade to like set your lid after you put on your primer. So now I'm going to be taking the shade Diet Root Beer, which is this middle shade right over here. This is the shade that's in both of the palettes. I use this as a crease shade because I think it's perfect for your crease, and I'm just going to blend it up in the crease area, and I'm going to blend it a little bit out into my outer corner, and I'm also going to take the same shade and just blend it in my outer corner a little bit. So again, this is super natural, so it's super quick and easy. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of the shade My Apology, and I'm going to put a tiny bit in the corner of my eye and then just blend it out after, just to kind of like darken it up a little bit. There we go. This one is super pigmented, and I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush and just blending that out. Love Anastasia's brushes that they put in their palette, but they're so small that it gets like hidden between all my other brushes, and I can never find it. I'm going to be taking this side of the brush and just blending everything out. Honestly, I'm starting to think like how crazy it would be if I actually showed up to work with like two different eye looks on. People would be like, hey Megan, you did your eye makeup today. And I will say this does blend out very easily. So now I'm just going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be taking my Magic Star concealer. I use this concealer for literally everything, and I'm going to be putting a little bit on the brush. Every time I do makeup looks now, I just think back to the time when I actually used to be like a beauty channel, and I laugh because that was a time. So now I'm gonna take the shade My Boyfriend's Purse, which is this kind of like gold shade over here. And I'm just gonna put that on my lid over the concealer, and I'm just gonna keep patting it down. I do find it interesting. Maybe it's just a me thing. I don't know, because I don't notice anyone else do this, but I have the Thirsty palette. That is also a palette that I actually have to like put concealer on, do that to like blend everything perfectly, or else they just don't really show up on my lid. Like I said, maybe that's just a me thing. And then as you can see, it's pretty pigmented, so I'm just going to blend it out again because it looks pretty harsh. So that is what it looks like right now. It doesn't look too bad. Now I'm gonna go back in with Diet Root Beer again, just a little tap, like literally I'm just doing that and taking a tiny bit, and then I'm putting it in my crease again, and then I'm gonna be doing the same thing to My Apology right over here. I wish you guys could see better on camera like how well it looks. All of these shades blended really well together. I just take a little bit of My Boyfriend's Purse again, and I just put it in the inner corner of my eye just to brighten it a little bit. I'm also gonna take Cry on My Couch, gonna put that under my brow bone. I am going to be taking Diet Root Beer again and just putting it in the lower lash line. This is one eye complete. I just have to put on like mascara and stuff after, but we'll do that at the end. Now we're going on to the next look. So now is the crazier look. This might take a little bit longer because this is me that we're talking about. I don't know how to do makeup anymore. So again, I'm gonna be taking the shade Cry on My Couch, and I'm going to be setting my lid down. I'm also going to be taking the shade Diet Root Beer, and I'm going to be putting that in my crease. Actually, no, I'm gonna be putting that in like my above crease because I have hooded eyes. So I'm gonna be putting that just above my crease. blending that out in the outer corner again. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Exposed, which is this lilac purple over here, and I'm going to be putting that into my direct crease. Gonna be a little ballsy for a second. Now I'm gonna be taking the shade Controversy. It's just this purple over here, and I'm gonna put that in my outer corner. Because it's a purple, I'm gonna be patting it on over and over again, and then I'm gonna be taking the fluffy side of this brush and just blending it out a little bit. I will say, trying to blend this part up here, it is a little bit patchy up here, so that's just something to keep in mind. Now going back to the concealer, I'm gonna be taking my Magic Star, my flat brush. So again, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush. I am going to be taking the shade Cancel, putting that where the concealer ends. I'll just like pack that on, and I look crazy. And now I'm taking the shade Exposed again, and I'm gonna put that next to it. I don't really know if you guys can tell, but it looks quite cool with like the lilac and then the blue. And then I'm gonna be taking the shade Flat Earth, and I'm gonna be putting that in my inner corner, sort of just like where the concealer started. And now we have this whole array of colors over here. And I'm gonna be taking the shade Controversy again, and then putting that at the end where it was before. I don't even know if this is gonna look okay. So now I'm gonna blend out everything, more so in like the crease, because that's where it needs the most help. I think it looks kind of cool, but again, I'm not one to wear these colors all the time, so who knows. Again, dipping into Controversy. So this is what this looks like so far. I think it looks kind of cool. I'm no makeup artist, so I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to blend this out as much as I can. So I'm gonna take Diet Root Beer again, blend that out so that it doesn't look too harsh or anything in my crease. And now I'm just gonna be taking the shade My Boyfriend's Purse, just putting it on my finger and literally just like dabbing it on the inner corners. I'm gonna be taking My Boyfriend's Purse again, putting that on my inner corner of my eye, then under my brow bone. And then I'm going to be taking the shade The Simulation right over here, and I am gonna put that in my lower lash line, or try to, and see how this goes. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. These are the two eyeshadow looks over here. Here is natural makeup look, and then here is a more crazy, colorful makeup look. Now I'm gonna do my regular eyeliner and mascara. So I'm just taking my pencil liner, because the only eyeliner I really do is just put it in my waterline and tightline. So this is the NYX brown pencil, and I'm just going to line my eyes with that. So there is that, and then I'm taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Okay, the mascara on this eye is messed up. Are we shocked? This is my two looks in one palette. So now we're gonna go into the lips. I'm not really sure this is like a great color on me, and especially for these looks, it's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna take my Milani lip liner. This is in the shade 04, All Natural, it's called. And I'm just going to line my lips really quickly. I'm kind of just gonna like pat it on my lips and then see where it goes from there. I'm just going to, also my lips are super chapped, so please don't mind that. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad. I think that's because I put the liner on and because I didn't like put it all over my lips, whereas last time that's kind of what I did. So it doesn't look too crazy now, besides the fact that I have that one dry piece that's like bothering me. This is what it looks like. This is the natural side. This is the colorful side. I think this is it. I look kind of crazy, right? Well, I don't look crazy. I mean, like, I wonder if I showed up to work like this, if people would notice. I actually really don't mind this one. Now that I put like the mascara and everything, it looks really, really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you know me at all, then you know that I love both Jeffree, ship name, okay, and you know that I love Jeffree and Shane. I've been watching Shane since literally middle school, and I've watched Jeffree for so long now too, so I really wanted to make sure that I got something in this collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you all in my next one. Bye!